I'm Fort Worth meteorologist Kim Adams. Summer not quite done with us yet. We've got some late day sunshine and temperatures heating up this week. I'll have your forecast in just a few minutes.
Also, first at 4, all eyes are on Michigan Supreme Court in the battle over abortion. The clock is ticking. We'll tell you where things stand. The search is over for a woman who was abducted while jogging. The district attorney is trying to clear up speculation about the circumstances, what he's saying this afternoon. And here's Nick Monticelli.
A quick trip to Blake's in Armada shows that this is a record-setting year for crops. But why? And if that's the case, why is the cost of cider going up in other places?
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, we could be just hours away from a key vote in a tense labor dispute at Eastern Michigan University over in Ypsilanti. A professors' union has scheduled a strike vote for tonight. We've been telling you about the battle over pay and health care benefits for a few weeks now. The union's contract expired August 31st. The administration says progress is being made, but it doesn't think a strike vote will help the process. A spokesperson for the union says it's trying to make sure health care coverage remains affordable for all of its members. More talks are set for tomorrow morning. We'll have an update tonight at 11 to let you know exactly where things stand. Michigan Supreme Court faces a fast approaching deadline to make a decision on whether an abortion rights proposal will make the November ballot. That deadline is this Friday, September 9th, so election officials can start formatting ballots. Right now, it's not clear if the High Court will hold a hearing, and we are told a decision could come as late as Friday. The State Board of Canvassers split on the decision along party lines, which means the proposal is not on the ballot right now. The group Reproductive Freedom for All appealed that decision to the Supreme Court, and today the League of Women Voters filed a brief saying it supports putting the proposal on the ballot. Of course, we'll keep you posted. Inkster Police are working with state police to solve a homicide after a man is found suffering from multiple gunshots. Local 4 cameras were on the scene as the investigation began behind the apartments on the 4300 block of Hickory. Inkster's police chief says someone called in a report of a man down. They say the victim was in his late 20s to early 30s and was pronounced dead on the scene. Right now, investigators are working to identify him and also try to figure out a motive. Of course, we're following this and we'll keep you updated. Now we are moving to the forewarned first forecast. It's been a cloudy day, but the sun's starting to peek through those clouds. So let's get the very latest from Kim Adams. Kim.
Well, with the help of that sunshine, our temperatures have gone up to the upper 70s, even close to 80 degrees in a lot of spots. 80 in Flint. They got the sunshine first as we've had a gradual clearing from the north. 77 in Pontiac, also in Lapeer. Metro Airport at 77 seems to be the popular number today, right? 77 also in Mount Clemens. As you can see on the visible satellite, this is what it looks like from space. And the reason I show it is because you can really see those big puffy clouds here nicely, and also how they are breaking up on this radar, on this satellite picture, as we have some late evening sunshine. The sun sets just before 8 o'clock tonight as we get shorter and shorter with those daylight hours. I'll have your forecast and a warm up. We're not done with summer just yet. Coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Kim. We do have breaking news from Canada, where police have surrounded a home with guns drawn. They think they have that suspect in the stabbing attack who was spotted in the area. They're looking for 30-year-old Miles Sanderson in connection with the stabbing deaths of 10 people. He's the man on the right of your screen. His brother Damien was found dead Monday near the scene of the crimes. Police have told people on a reservation to shelter in place. They're not sure if Sanderson is actually inside the home. We're following this very closely, and of course we'll update you if he does get caught. The search for a missing jogger in Memphis, Tennessee has ended in tragedy and new charges against the suspect, who's already in custody. Eliza Fletcher's family says they're heartbroken and devastated. Kimberly Gill in the newsroom to tell us exactly where things stand right now. Kim.
Karen, good afternoon to you. A lot has happened in the last 24 hours. You know, last night at 11, we told you that a body had been found near the University of Memphis campus. And today, police confirmed they had found indeed Eliza Fletcher's body just days after she was forced into an SUV Friday morning. Also today, The suspect made his first court appearance. 38-year-old Cleotha Abston was arrested over the weekend after police say they detected his DNA on a pair of sandals near the spot where Fletcher was last seen. Right now, he's charged with kidnapping and tampering with evidence, but new charges, including first-degree murder, have been added. He'll be arraigned on those charges sometime tomorrow. Officials have not listed the exact cause and manner of Fletcher's death. She was taken while out for a run Friday in the early morning hours. She's a teacher and mother of two. Police say the suspect served 20 years for a previous kidnapping and was released in 2020.
While the outcome of this investigation is not what we hoped for, we are nonetheless pleased to remove this dangerous predator off the streets of Memphis.
In contrast to whatever baseless speculation you might have seen, we have no reason to think this was anything other than an isolated attack by a stranger.
And that may be part of the reason this story gained so much national attention so quickly. The circumstances reinforce the fears of many women who worry about running alone at night or in secluded places. Crime statistics, though, show that these attacks are very rare, and women out for a run face a greater threat from traffic. Karen will have more when you join us for Local 4 News at 5. Until then, we'll send it back to you.
All right, we appreciate it. Thank you, Kim. Well, going back to school today in Uvalde, Texas comes with some extra level of stress and frustration for so many families. It's been almost 4 months since the shooting left 21 people dead. Many parents still have questions about how that shooting was handled and if there's enough new security going forward. The Texas Department of Public Safety had 33 deputies stationed at schools all around the district. There are also counselors and therapy dogs on hand to help students adjust to being back in the classroom. Handlers say spending time with the dogs can provide a release of emotions.
We want them to interact with the dog and to feel what the dog can help them through their emotions. We've had kids start talking for the first time to a dog. They don't want to talk to mom or dad or a counselor. So the dogs bring out the kids' emotions and the parents' emotions. So we just practice on being present and quiet.
The students have not returned to the scene of the crime. Robb Elementary will be destroyed and a new building will replace it. Until then, students have been spread out to other campuses. Here at home, after Labor Day, some of us are more than ready for those falling temperatures and fall traditions like apple picking, drinking cider. Apples are, of course, big business here in Michigan. But this year, we're seeing one of those good news, bad news situations. Nick Monticelli shows it's a record-setting year for apple growing, but we're still seeing a problem because of last year.
7 days a week, 16-hour days, but everyone in our company, they love it.
The team at Blake's Cider Mill in Armada, including Andrew Blake, are looking forward to the upcoming fall season. And a major reason is because of these full trees. Record-setting apple growth, up an estimated 40% at Blake's.
First and foremost, we had a great growing season. We had a really temperate, mild spring. It was a hot summer, but we got enough rain, so apples were able to size up.
This good year comes at a great time because last year's apple crop in Michigan was down about 17%.
Last year was about, the second worst year we've ever had. And it was also caused by, kind of a very aggressively cold spring.
You may have also noticed that the price for a gallon of cider is either a little more, like here at Blake's, or a lot more. At smaller places, a gallon can cost you $14 or maybe even $16. Why? Again, because of last year's crops, and those smaller places, they don't have their own orchards.
I would just ask that consumers be patient with some of the smaller cider mills. Most of these smaller cider mills, they don't grow apples, and they're still having to pay last year's prices for apples that they are producing.
Either way, temps are falling, and so are the apples, which means it's cider and hayride season.
This is it. This is Super Bowl time. This is there's an energy around here, and I think customers, when they come out, they can experience it too.
In Armada, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
By the way, we did do some research, and for this year's apple crop statewide, projections are about 1.2 billion pounds of apples.